Hello, I'm named Jaleese, and I'll give you my House of Cards Season 5 review, everybody. And before I get into the review, for the first person who ever sees this video, I'm giving you a special treat. I got a digital code for Black Sails. This is the pirate show, the complete first season. You can put this into a digital code, and this code expires. It expires at the end of this month, so 06/30th, 2017. So this is a code for you guys, whoever sees this first. Pause the video. That code's right there for you. That's a special treat for you guys. I'm going to be doing more codes like this because I have at least 10, and 2 of them are going to expire soon, so I'm going to get rid of these codes since I don't want these phones. So let's say this about House of Cards Season 5. This is another phenomenal season by Netflix for Kevin Spacey's Frank Underwood. This is an amazing season. Now, I gotta say this. I love every single House of Cards season. First season I gave an A minus. Second season I gave it A plus. Third season and B plus. Not my favorite season, but overall still very good. Fourth season an A, and fifth season right here, it's an A minus. I don't know if I like it better than season 1 just now. So, season 5, what's happening? The election is happening. Frank Underwood versus Will Conway. Who's going to be president of the United States? Of course, Frank Underwood. You know how? He hacks. I love about what the season 5 does is just how it relates to real life, how it is right now with President Trump now and former candidate Hillary Clinton. How the whole hacking situation that he said was Russia in real life, but in the TV show, Frank uses his own way. He uses ICO, which is their form of ISIS, to pronounce terror, and he basically sets up a thing where fakes something with the FBI that during a place for one of the key states in order for the voting to get reelected. There's a terror attack there. There's a guy who threatens to use a bomb and all that stuff, and basically they have to postpone the election. And technically, Will Conway is winning, but they have to do it again. So Will Conway and Frank Underwood, what I did not like about the season, they were acting like children just to get their way. More Frank going against Claire. I mean, he was just Frank was just really desperate to not lose the presidency. So was Will Conway. He wanted it so much. He went through a downward spiral. We get that he's also been through war, traumatic stuff, and how it slowly started to affect him and his relationship with his wife and with his partners in the politician world. So the first half deals with the whole getting the election done, hacking it, whatnot, and it was kind of slow for my taste for the beginning, but overall it was so good. But the middle and end of the season was simply amazing. What else happened? Changing of the guard. A lot of the old people that you see in season 1 are going to leave. It's totally like you see the future with different senators, like Congressman Romero and many other different side characters, such as like Mark Usher, who works for Will Conway, who is just as dangerous as Doug, who could be as much violent as Doug, and this guy is really good at what he does. And then also you got this one other character called Jane Davis, who tries to help Claire tries to get Claire to become the vice president, and to also help Claire to become president if she wants to. She's also to help Frank Underwood. She has international resources in the Middle East. She's very desperate to make sure Russia pays for like Syria and all that stuff. So she's an interesting character as well. You got a lot of strong new characters around. No longer we get Jackie Sharp and Remy Denton, even though they were some of my most favorite characters of the entire House of Cards TV show. I was going to say Walking Dead TV show, but forgive me. And what I loved about this entire season, before I get into more spoilers, and besides the whole hacking election and the re-election, and whether or not criminal investigation, all that stuff, what I just loved about House of Cards Season 5 was how it shows the hypocrisy of our nation, of our corruption, of our politics. That's always was given for House of Cards. But now it just stands out even more, especially with the whole Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump thing. We get like how Kevin Spacey's character Frank Underwood goes up to Congress and he says, "You're all accusing me of all this stuff, which we all know you have been doing the exact same thing. I'm following the same rules that you applied. The system is rigged. You're all in your own pie. You're all in each other's pockets. You all serve some master." And it's just overall a very interesting take, and I just loved it. Also goes to show, like, are you really investigating me for justice, or do you have your own political agenda? And that's what I think most of the stuff is with now Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump. Like, Trump won, yes, but they're investigating him. But they don't really care if Russia was involved in the. To me, I don't think America really cared. The people of America don't really care that that the Russians hacked into the stuff because no one really cares. Everyone's really forgetting about it. If they didn't start this investigation, people would be over it in a week because nothing really stands still no more. As Frank Underwood says, there's no more right or wrong. It's either in or out. There is no true justice no more in America. And I just really love that ideology of Frank Underwood. I just love his character. I root for him every single time to get away with it, and some days I just want him to not get away with it. And overall, this season was simply fantastic. A lot of great characterization with Doug. I knew there was something between him, Doug, and Leanne. Really enjoyed that. Tom and Claire had more moments, which I did not enjoy too much. They had a little bit too much, but when it pays off, it pays off. This entire show is simply amazing. Season 5 is nonetheless a brilliant season of House of Cards. And I just gotta say this. Again, Kevin Spacey is just simply amazing as Frank Underwood. I want to say Sigourney Weaver, but I know that's not her. The girl that plays Claire Underwood, oh my god, a terrific actress. I mean, I'm blanking out on her name, but the girl that plays, the woman that plays Claire Underwood, oh my god, such an amazing character. And I just love how the season showed the truth more about politics, how so much more relevant it is today, and how it changes from the old guard to the new, how American politics work, how basically everything is done as with back schemes, and it's a constant chess game for being American politics to be a president. And where does the true power lie? Does it reside in the presidency, or does it resolve? Does the powers that be, the strengths of the entire nation, resolve around corporations, which I believe it does, and something else. So overall, this season is going to surprise you, it's going to shock you. There are many great moments, especially the last 3 to 4 episodes. And I'd say the beginning is a very slow pace, unlike House of Cards Season 4. Because House of Cards Season 4 had the whole, still a little bit of the election thing, but also with Frank getting shot and then him trying to retain power against this new guy named Will Conway. And what I did not like about the season was Will Conway kind of took like a back seat. And when he was gone, he was gone. When you see him slowly start to deteriorate and you start to slowly see his madness and his Falcon race, don't expect him to get back up on that horse. It's not going to happen. But overall, new characters such as Jane Davis, Mark Usher, great new additions. I still love Doug Stamper. I love Claire. I love Frank Underwood. And it's really a changing of the guard. A new age is happening. There is a new return. There is a new president, and it's just simply amazing. And House of Cards Season 5, I absolutely love. Phenomenal. There's nothing more I can say about this, everybody. And again, I don't know where the season's totally ranking for me right now. I know my favorite season is still Season 2, then the Season 4, and then Season 5 and Season 1 are kind of like tied for 3rd and 4th. I don't know which one yet. I love Season 1 at the beginning, got me into House of Cards. A lot of great stuff at the beginning. A very better beginning than House of Cards Season 5, but I believe House of Cards Season 5 has like a better relevance to today's politics, and I think also House of Cards Season 5 had a better middle end than House of Cards Season 1. But overall, love both of those seasons, and my least favorite still is Season 3, just because they had so much Claire and Frank Underwood drama, tension, and it just really goes to show how selfish Frank Underwood was. And this season also, he kind of got a little bit selfish in Season 5, but there's a lot of twists and turns and surprises that you're going to love. Maybe you won't love, but overall, House of Cards, one of the better TV shows you're going to see. So yeah, House of Cards Season 5, I give it an A. A-. So yeah, everyone, subscribe if you like. Disagree or not about it, comment down below. Let me know. Respect my opinion, I respect yours. Let me know what you think about House of Cards Season 5. Did you love it? Did you hate it? If you hated it, please tell me why. How could you hate this season? This season was amazing. Alright, everyone. Angel Lee signing off for you. Everybody. Bye-bye.